Niggas ain't got no intro video. We gonna get there though.
One step at a time, brother. Welcome to the Roll Report. Welcome back, guys.
I appreciate everybody tuning in, pulling up.
Word. So what we got going on today?
There's a few things happening over this Christmas week.
Yeah, this Christmas week was crazy. How was your Christmas?
It was alright, I can't complain. It's Christmas. When you get old, it's just another day.
That's a fact.
Now before Christmas, hold on, let me pull this.
I'll be happy to get a pair of gloves and a hat.
You send me some socks and some drawers. I'm appreciative. Like I said, sick. Let's see, man. We was going through this list of people. If you was looking at what was going on, my homegirl Nikki, you know what I mean? She made the list.
Yeah, I seen this list today, man. They dragging people through the dirt with all this shit, man. I just want to know, every day this list grows bigger and bigger. How long is it gonna be till all the black people on this side and they still not dragging it?
I don't know. I just be like, bro, everybody got an opinion. You know what I mean? That's really, if you mad at them about what they think, you wasting more energy and time in actually doing something about what you think.
Who's on there? I see who I see on there. I see Candace Owens on there. You know, everybody always got a problem with Candace, but I think Candace kind of sexy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Amber Rose was out here protesting for the hoes and shit. What'd she do?
Yeah, Amber Rose been jacking the MAGA thing, I guess. Ben Carson, he been a Republican, but they got who else they got on here? They got Wesley Hunt. He's running for the Republican side for Senate in Texas. They don't want to talk about him though. He's like an Apache helicopter driver. He was,
somebody that probably knows some shit.
Yeah, he's who asked Jasmine Crockett to debate him.
So you feel like he actually somebody that's qualified for the job? Motherfuckers just ain't jacking what he got to say.
That's really his whole MO. He'll tell you right there that he's qualified for the job. He won in a part of Texas that with more points than Trump did. I think Trump won by 20 points. He won by 26 points. And they feeling him. They feeling him right now. It looks like no matter what, Texas is gonna have his first black senator, and I think that should be celebrated. Then we got Byron Donalds, OG from Brooklyn, aka the senator with the cleanest edge up. This nigga about to be the governor of Florida. There's never been he ain't never even been a governor race this clear. He got that Elon Musk money, and
right, that's what it is. The money's backing him. That's what it comes down to. He got the money backing him. You know what I'm saying? That's normally who's gonna win. You know what I mean? Who got the bigger bag?
Definitely. I mean, I got my own issues with Elon inside of Trump's era and shit like that. It just seemed like he too rich to be influencing America. Like it comes to a point.
He could do it on the front like he doing it now, right on the front line in people's faces, or he can do it underhanded. Like I'd rather him make the moves he making and be loud and obnoxious about the shit that he can afford to do, and instead of, you know what I mean, sitting back and like, oh, you don't know who's making the moves, who's controlling what. Nah, you see his money make shit move, nigga. Simple.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of the racial shit that's coming from that side is like all on Elon Musk shit. Like Elon Musk is the one that's spreading this message, and that what got me feeling like anytime that you even hear somebody say the word white at Turning Point or like at one of these like events and shit,
like that's Elon Musk money.
That's Elon Musk money. I think that's he can't be the president, right? He from a country like South Africa. South Africa got, you know, they had their racial issues with the apartheid, and they got their shit going on now. You know, their president is black. They just elected some nigga name. The nigga name is Adolf Hitler or something.
Well, yeah, like, real time. That's real name. His parents is wild as fuck for that, because like y'all really named him Adolf Hitler, like, bro.
Yeah, his parents is cooked for that.
I
just think the richest person in the world is talking about like race stuff, like, oh, white people don't gotta apologize for being white no more. My man, you not white or black at this point, bro. You got 600 billion. You got 700 billion.
You're something unheard of. Yeah, Race ain't even your issue, bro. Chill out.
That shit poisoning America, bro. Like this nigga got too much
But,
money. He over
like you was
here.
talking about homie from Texas and all that, who's on the Apache pilot and all that, who was telling like he wanted to debate old girl. People rather listen to what Nicki Minaj is saying than to someone who's actually out here qualified for the job and ready to, to actually got knowledge of some shit of what they doing. You rather listen to what the rapper's saying. That's the wild shit. Like you got Kanye up here. Kanye crazy as fuck. Just a nigga with mad bread, wilding. You know what I'm saying?
Wilding. That's another person. Kanye got too much bread to be worried about half the stuff that he be worried about. And I feel like he don't even be wrong some of the times. He be definitely mad wrong a lot of the other times and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But it's just like
right, and then a lot of times
saying that shit, unless somebody qualifies
on the side of money. You know what I mean? It ain't even about black or white. Motherfuckers be on the side of where the bread is at. Like, yeah, I got billions, so I need to protect billions. I got millions, so I need to protect those that make the laws to protect the millions. You see what I'm saying? You can't.
I'm surprised they ain't put Charlamagne and God up on this list yet.
Well, he just got 200 M's from for iHeart. They might say he sold out for that, right?
That's what Ebro saying. Ebro already hopped. Ebro hating ass. He in the basement right now. He
about some shit
making a podcast about it right now.
You had to what you had to do to get that bread, what you had to compromise. I seen little clips, nigga was talking little shit.
Right. I'm gonna tell you what I feel like, man. I think that people gotta let people have their own opinions. I feel like there's a gray area. Nah, it does say something when our it says more about us as a culture that we have to look up to rappers to give this like political advice because people aren't taking the time out to even check these people out. Like I bet you most people don't know half the names that's over here. Like, you know what I mean? And just because they're a black politician and just because they're conservative, it don't make them no type of coon or nothing like that. I just feel like they got a different opinion and they welcome to that because that's what America is. And
that's what it's supposed to be.
It comes to a point where like everybody looking out for fascism and all this shit, right? But it's like if you trying to shut everybody up that got a different opinion from you, don't that kind of make you a fascist? Like they said they was gonna deport Nicki Minaj. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, I seen it. I definitely
they signed a petition talking about they wanna deport Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, definitely. I seen that. I seen her pull it up.
And that's crazy to me. Because
y'all niggas against the same people who just saying that ICE is bad and ICE is tearing apart homes and ICE is this, and now y'all wanted to deport somebody. That's crazy.
And she fine as fuck. I can't. We need her. Nah.
Listen, but realistically, I never ever gave a fuck what Nicki Minaj had to say. When I seen she was on Turning Point, I wasn't like, let me go tune in to see what Nicki thinks. Like,
I ain't watching this shit because it's not really my type of thing. Like, I watch like certain clips and stuff, but like, I think that it's a young people thing. I think that the younger generation is really leaning into conservatism, and it's really the older people that still want to be young. They
go through the list. They like, all right, we gonna
never
bump
see
into
nobody like in their 20s doing this. It's always the old people with the nose ring and they fucking makeup is fucking running down their face, and those are the people that want to be mad. But I ain't mad at it.
See how they just use Nicki Minaj? That's not where it's gonna stop. They're gonna keep going through the list. Who else can we get up here? Look, Trump had Chef G and the homies down in the city when he was running for election. He was parting and niggas like he did what he had to do.
My boy had Chef G. He had the motherfucking lokes in the building, bro.
So it's nothing new, bro. This is definitely nothing new at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know why y'all don't see this as a.
But that says more about us. Nobody did it worse than Kamala. Nobody did it worse than Kamala.
She had Meg Thee Stallion pull up.
Meg Thee Stallion was.
Listen, bro, this is what's good.
Shaking the ass all on the stage.
Nobody said nothing about that though, and I didn't give a fuck what Meg Thee Stallion had to say. Like, I didn't give a fuck about none of that. See what I'm saying? Y'all wasting your time caring about the wrong things. This ain't nothing new. I'm more
interested in somebody with a clean slate that's gonna represent this and how they're gonna try.
How about someone that went to school for like, you know what I'm saying, got like a actual career in politics and shit like that? Why someone that that was a rapper, and you know what I'm saying,
Because
got
they're
a
not listening
million
to the
followers.
politicians neither. This Byron Donalds, that nigga from Brooklyn, he like I said, he about to be the governor of Florida. You think they checking for him? Nah, he right on that list for everybody else. Anybody that's riding with Trump, they basically gonna just throw them
The list we referred to, and we
throw
talk
them
about
to
a
the
few
wolves,
people
bro.
that's
It
not
don't even
on
matter
here,
no more.
but they just throwing any black person that don't say they hate Trump. I'm like, yeah, I mean,
And it'd be the white people. The white people be like, yeah, he's a coon. And the black people be right with them, like, yeah, he's a fucking
I honestly
coon.
don't give a fuck about the president, bro. Like, I realistically do not give a fuck about who the president is ever. Like, I don't. It's never.
I was getting money during Bush, Obama, Trump, and Biden. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
so the fact that y'all like, and that's true. Like, everybody making a big deal of saying like, oh, he fucked up. He did this. He did that. He had all these felony charges. Nigga, look where the fuck we like. Look where we live. Look where the fuck we at. Like, nigga, it was created on some fucked up shit, nigga. Like,
when I realized they be treating Trump like a black nigga, that's when I fuck with the nigga, bro. I'm like,
he
damn,
just
son,
doing the work of his forefathers, nigga. He ain't doing nothing different, nigga. They done killed, went to war, bombed. They done did so much shit. He ain't doing nothing different.
Bro, they gave that nigga 24 felonies on some shit that they never give nobody 24 felonies for. I'm like, damn, they treating this nigga like a nigga, bro. Every day they put him on. You do something good, they're gonna put something bad on the news, just like a nigga, bro.
He knew what it was like to be black.
He first day in the White House, I'm knocking half the shit down and turning it into a club, just like a nigga.
It was one of the rappers that they said they was in the feds. They said Trump came through the building when he was in there. They said they had locked the building down, had to move Trump in. I said, damn, they had Trump. They really had Trump in the big house. Said, you gotta come with me, my guy.
Listen, I'm from Queens, man. I'm fucking with. I can't talk shit about Trump or Nikki. Like, you know what I mean? Those my peoples. Like, you know what I mean? We may not agree on everything, and I think that's what everybody got.
They trying to get Nikki out of here.
They trying to get Nikki the fuck up out of here, bro. They trying to get Nikki the fuck up. Like she's the most successful female rap act of all time. Like, and they trying to treat her like a scrub, bro.
Now listen, you see the dude in Texas, I think it was, he's opened some shit called Trump Burger. Come to find out, this nigga's visa ran out. Niggas came to the Trump Burger spot and deported him down in Texas. I say, yo, listen, you still got to get you up out of here. You got a Trump Burger.
You gonna put the nigga name on it? Them shit's got to be.
Pack him up.
Presidential,
get him
nigga.
Up out of here.
He'd be like, first of all, the burger's too huge. It's huge. It's not the best burger I've ever had.
Should have called me. I don't care what no one say. Donnie, keep it interesting, bro. But back to the topic at hand, we were talking about them using entertainers and musicians and sport athletes and shit like that to speak on behalf of niggas as a whole. Like, and nigga, these is rich niggas. They don't know average niggas' problems. They many millions removed from the hood, nigga. Like, they don't know what we go through on the daily. So thinking that they going in there where we got all the same best interest. No, nigga, they need to protect tax cuts. They need their millions protected in the bank. Like, that's what they do. Millionaires protect other millionaires, billionaires. That's what they do. They keep the money right there.
Yeah.
So
I just feel like a nigga
now.
Yeah. But
there's no reason for you to be worried about what they got going on. Those are rich nigga problems. You still got to get up. You still got to go to work. You still got to pay your bills. That shit they got going on, it's not even going to fuck with you too much, bro. Don't even trip. Gas will be a little cheaper or it'll be a little bit more expensive. It depends who we go to war with, nigga. That's how the shit works.
Shit, you see how Trump said he keeping that oil, nigga. Better go.
He said we're going to use it. He said we're going to use it. He said, "Oh, we might."
He don't be trying to.
He said, "We keeping the ships too." He said, "We keeping the ships too." I said, "This nigga."
Yeah, everybody else would have did the same thing, but they would have lied about it.
Now that's a fact.
They'd be like, "Oh, that's confidential information." He's like, "What you think we doing with that shit? We keeping that shit." That nigga took him down, bro.
And honestly, I be using this shit as entertainment, low key now at this point because Trump be doing some wild shit. Like, he really keep it interesting. You'll wake up, you never know what this nigga gonna do the next day. This nigga be bombing shit. Wait, what they just said they was Was it Nigeria, North Nigeria,
Yeah, it was
somewhere
not.
African?
Yeah, West Nigeria, some shit like that. They
Over there, they was like,
they just
yeah,
bombed
something about
some ISIS camps. But
right.
you know what's
You know what
crazy
I mean?
though? This is why you can't listen to the people inside America that don't like him, because as soon as I go on the little news website or whatever, and I look in the comments, they got people in Nigeria thanking Trump for this shit. They got the
Like they
president of
was sending
Nigeria
help. See, I seen that also that
working with
they
him.
was asking for
So
help.
it's
They
like,
was planning for meetings. Like they've been asking for help, and I guess America was just sitting on their ass for a second. But you know, they gotta make sure it's beneficial for them before they
that's
really
where
pop
Nicki
out.
Minaj comes in, because they needed the star power to. It's crazy because not just us, not just the black community at this point, because they brought Nicki Minaj to the UN to make
So
her
yeah,
claim. So that just goes to show you how much of a big star she was. Because like,
right. They did their numbers. You know what I'm saying? They know who's selling out globally, internationally.
you think Lil Wayne would? You think Lil Wayne could have went to the UN and convinced all these countries to go in there, or you know what I mean?
Nah, that's a fact. You know what I mean? Listen, you never know. You never know at that point.
Jay
But
could have did it. Jay might have been able to do it.
Jay could have definitely did it. Him and B could have, you know what I'm saying?
Jay, like 4 years ago, he could have did it.
Yo, man, my man Ye tried to run for president, bro. You just had to go in there, you know.
Ye tried to run for president and started crying in the middle of the press conference. I'm like, yo, yeah, my son Kanye, Gemini, nigga. I tried to find so many reasons to align with this nigga. I watched the nigga first press conference and then got up there and cried for like 20 minutes, nigga, on the stage. Like it was. I said, well, hell no.
Nigga ugly cried for 20 minutes.
This nigga had a mental breakdown.
See, and that's how much I really don't give a fuck about the president. I ain't even watch it. I didn't even give a fuck if it was Kanye. I'm almost for certain that is not who's going to change my life ever if something magically happens. It's not going to be the fucking president, bro.
I feel like that's what everybody is really preaching on the conservative side, is that like yo, this is capitalism, bro. Everybody got the same 24 hours a day. You can wake up, you can get it, I can get it. Anybody can get it. Yeah, some people had some handouts. Some people had some head starts.
They end up hopping the sides because they knew what it took to get it. Now they got to protect it.
Facts. You get it and you protect it. That's really what it is. So
that's it. That's all now. But I want to pull up this one clip with my son Malcolm. You know what I mean? It was touching just something we was just talking about, and it just shows how long ago it was the same exact thing till today. Like you said, we was talking about Meg Thee Stallion coming out. It don't matter who it is. If they think they're gonna connect with us and they can benefit them, they're gonna bring them out, and hopefully they popularity brings the crowd with them. That's really what it comes down to. It's a marketing tip. Like this shit ain't nothing new.
By the white community, and have been made celebrities, and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. Now, concerning the poll taken by Newsweek magazine, I think you said that this was the leaders who said that, who went with King and against Mr. Muhammad around 90%. I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. Now,
so yeah.
But who you think he was talking about right there?
Who I think he was talking about?
Yeah.
He named a whole lot, motherfuckers. He was talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga came at Lena Horne right away, and obviously she was like one of the greatest voices of her generation, but also notoriously, was Lena Horne the one that had a drug problem? Or am I tripping?
Nah, y'all don't listen. I'm not sure. She might have. He said, listen, she might have had a motherfucking drug problem. At that time, she might have been on that age. They was on all type of shit.
I might be, if I'm getting her fucked up, my bad. But I could have sworn that she had she had like a drug problem or something like that. I need to bring that up. And then Dick Gregory, Dick Gregory, that was my man when he was alive, but we already know he was a little out there. That's the guy that he's like, Michael Jackson was my best friend, and how they killed him. He said they killed Michael Jackson with a satellite that hit him in England and shot through his hand. He said Michael Jordan has been dead since the 90s. He got a lot of crazy claims, you know, when he was alive.
Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
You
That was
said,
my man, but
so
for him to name those two people first is like, damn, like
look
how they ended up.
House Party. He was like, I got the Dick Gregory. What was the drink called? The
Oh, we drink. What you talking about? We drinking OE. If you talking about the first House Party,
and House Party where his dad, he was like, man, I got what the hell is? I can't think of the drink name. I can't think of the drink name at this time. Don't trip. But what else we had on here? What the fuck did he say? Now I gotta look this shit up.
But yeah, but honestly, I feel like when it comes to music, the ability to spread to the masses is better with musicians, right? Because you're going on the radio, they playing the same song every single hour. You know what I mean? Now these people got social media lives, and like every single day, those people are just in front of your face. So in a sense, sometimes it could be easier to promote through them, like because they have the voice of the youth. I think that it's all about connecting to the youth, and that's why they use comedians and entertainers. And
yeah, that's
not saying that they always, not saying that that's the way to go, because a lot of these people, as we already said, they live way different lives than us. They can never even be like us ever again.
Nikki said they said Nikki jumped on that side because they accept motherfuckers that be touching on motherfucking raping people and shit. And you know her they say her husband was accused of attempted rape.
They use that a lot, and
I'm like, yo, that's a wild fucking take. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of them takes you can't beat though. It's like you bring up Donald Trump, they bring up the Epstein files, and don't even matter if there's any proof that he did anything, they're just gonna call him a pedophile. And if you don't jack what they saying, and you a pedophile like her. Like it doesn't matter if Nicki Minaj's husband went to prison, served his time. Like I don't know the situation. I don't condone any of that.
Yeah, I listen. But, I definitely saw he was accused of attempted. He tried to take it. Shorty bust him in the head with a bottle. I don't know how that happened. She got away. He went to jail. He did his time. He came home. I think the nigga called like a manslaughter or attempt murder or some shit. But some shit. He went back, and I'm like, yo, honestly, like the nigga just he ain't got no bullshit charges, rape and murder, attempted rape, nigga. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got it.
Max B tied up in a autistic nigga, and we said free him for 16 years straight.
Wait. Max B tied up on autistic, you stupid, free the word. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yeah, niggas kidnapped an autistic nigga, had him in a hotel.
I'm not ashamed to say niggas be picking and choosing, and like I'm okay with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be picking and choosing. I'm okay with that to a certain degree. But we can never pick and choose when it comes to rape. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
never pick and choose on that. So, you know what I mean? Like it ain't the same.
But you gotta understand too, that it's being used as an open and shut argument. Like unless these people have really been convicted. And I think that in her husband's case that he was convicted. So I get that it's a legit argument.
He gotta register. He has to sign up. He has to be on the people's, you know what I'm saying, list. So he's full-fledged locked in. He's there. You know what I mean? So we got to treat him as such. Bitch, you wildin'. And that's the thing, though. I be fucking with people, like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Nicki music. Like, I grew up listening to Nicki music and shit. And I can fuck with people and go back and forth and argue about her and Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to something like the bitch morally, I know the bitch she not there. Like, you can just look at the bitch. She not there mentally, man. Like, I don't know. She high. Money done got to her. Or maybe she a little special. I don't know. Something seemed a little off about it. You know what I mean? But she made good music when I was coming up, and that's all I need from it. I don't need your political views.
Sometimes
I don't need your moral compass. I don't need nothing from you but the hits you put out that I enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? I'll argue to those that was a fire track. That's after that you lost me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. See, that's where people get it fucked up. They be too invested in these famous people's lives, accept the acting, accept the music, accept the art or whatever it is, and go about your business, man. You know what I mean? A full-fledged fanatic. You know what I'm saying? That's what a fan is, right? A fanatic. You know what I mean?
People be hating, like they be fanatical with the hate too, though. It's like a two-sided thing. Shit is crazy.
At my side job, I be on the internet trying to be the top hater. You know what I'm saying? I be trolling the fuck out the comments. I shoot. I be fucking with people, but that's the thing. I just be fucking with people. It's my second job. I aspire to be a hater on the level of 50. Yeah, world class hater on some 50 shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's a bigger hater than 50. Like, yeah, I mean, going into 2026, when like shit go bad, I'm gonna start thinking, what would 50 do? I mean, that's where I'm at with it. That's 100% where I'm at with it. I mean, I'm not taking the high road anymore.
I ain't mad at it.
So, I'll make a documentary and shit. He said, petty as shit. He said, I'm buying half the you trying to buy half the podcast. He said niggas podcast called The Squatters. Jimmy and them. So motherfucking 50 had leaked the audio of, like, supposedly it's Jim Jones and Mano and them, they podcast The Landlord of the Building. He had audio from him.
For real?
That's what he said. So this is what he leaked. And then
what he's building now, his media belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's like insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not this.
All right, so yeah, that was pretty much what like started.
I mean, but which one do we owe? Was it 100,000 or 180,000, nigga? Because I would know if I was 80,000 short. It got to be one of them. Like, that's a big jump.
You see, again, these is rich people problems. How you even get to these? Probably, you know what I mean? These are rich people problems. Niggas probably.
I don't care how rich I am. I'm gonna remember if it was 100,000 or 180,000.
Is it like a production? Is it like a production studio? Is he renting the equipment? Is he renting the lights? Is it like a loft? Like it might be a whole different type of shit. Like it might not just be.
My man said Jim Jones content is very little.
You know what I mean? So, it was a fake shot. But you see, Jim and all of them came together. They did their Squatters freestyle. I ain't gonna hold you. The freestyle was type fire. Like Fab got off. You know what I'm saying? Jim did the bullshit. Jim
Fab the only one that got off. What you said?
I said Davies did a little. You know, he walked on a little. I mean, it wasn't nothing to go too crazy about, but it definitely was worth giving a listen. I listened to it again.
Davies can only go
out
so
of all
far.
of them, Fab the one. Out of all of them, Fab the one that got the best bars, and Davies will be second. If I, you know what I mean?
Davies ain't gonna go at 54 hard because that's, you know what I mean? It's Davies can always pull that Nas card. Whenever he's ready to get out of the beef, he just gonna pull a Nas card out.
Stupid. He said, "Yeah, I got a reverse card." He got
a Nas card. He's gonna call up Nas, and Nas gonna call up 50 and be like,
"Well, this is over."
Chill. That's the artist right there. Moving to Africa.
Yeah, you stupid. He said, "You gotta chill, God. Yo, you funny as shit, yo. You funny as shit."
Come on. That's what they got in common. This nigga 50. This nigga Nas discovered 50 and this nigga Davies. So
Queens niggas.
It's a Queens thing.
Yeah, Queens niggas stick together.
That's a fact. That's why I'm riding with Nikki, not her husband, though. It's not a package deal. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Listen, brother. You did your dirt. You know what I mean?
You gotta live with that. And that's what I said. You gotta know she off her little rocker anyway. But then, like, we don't know the whole story, so we just. But listen, I'm not too good from what I could tell, nigga. He's a weirdo too, nigga. You know what I mean? Just looking at the nigga on the live streams and shit, I'd be like, yeah, that nigga did it.
I want to know, did she bag the nigga? Did he bag her from prison, nigga?
Bitches love niggas in jail.
Is she one of them bitches? Like, damn, Nikki.
Nah, she probably knew him before. But that's not far fetched. Bitches love niggas in jail, so don't you dare. Don't you dare think. Don't you dare fucking think. Yo, so yeah, beyond me. But yo, had the fight, Jake Paul. Was it Jake Paul?
Last week
against Joshua.
Yo, you know what was the most annoying part of that fight? I seen like how he came out as Hulk Hogan, and then he had 6ix9ine saying all this nigga that shit.
Yo, you know what? I've seen someone else that had a similar view of that, bro. And I'd be like this. I wasn't even too mad at Hulk Hogan when he told his daughter to if you was gonna date a nigga, date a rich one. I wasn't even mad at him. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, oh, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Hulk Hogan was out of pocket.
He could have used better words.
He was out of pocket a couple times.
He didn't have to say nigga, you know what I mean? He could have said, yo, if you're gonna date a brother, you know, Hulk Hogan, you're gonna date a brother, be a rich brother. He could have even hit her with that, nah. So with the point he was trying to drive home, I'm not really mad at. You know what I'm saying? He was telling them, you're gonna fuck with a nigga. Let it be a nigga.
He didn't say don't date no black people.
He said date money. Now listen, if yo, bro, there's people that look just like you and me. Mom's telling them the same thing. Date a nigga.
Yeah, listen, baby girl, you're gonna date a rich nigga when you grow up.
Right. I'm supposed to be mad at Hulk Hogan. Man, I was leg dropping pillows and shit when I was younger. You had to find someone else for me to be mad at.
I'm mad at Jake Paul because now I would say after death, nigga, Jake Paul know what he doing, bro. He did that shit just to be you know what I mean? Just to be agitated.
Yeah. You see the but yeah, so you know they were saying like he took the money, Joshua took the money for the fight to go a certain way, and he went off a script. So they talking about how his fights be scripted pretty much at this point.
Oh, and now it's a script. Now all of a sudden it's a script. So last fight he was gonna sue anybody that said it was a script. This fight is a script.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, so you know what I mean? Like you I'm gonna put the little clip up, bro.
Yeah, you can't script that, nigga. You can't script that.
You know what I mean? Nobody hit a few times in the earlier rounds and realized that this is not going to be like fighting Tank. You heard? Like,
get to the inside. Exactly. Oh, jab. Oh, jab. 3 of 5 in round 3. Joshua 7 of 25. There's the jab from Joshua that pops Paul's head back. Paul looking to land right. He's
huge. Biggest box I ever seen.
30 seconds left in the first half of this.
Not going to hold you.
Didn't expect to say that either. Left hook from Jake Paul there. Yeah, left hook.
This took a way better sped up.
What is this?
That was bored as hell.
And chasing legitimacy. The other guarding legacy.
Nah, but yeah, I just
a knockout punch clip. My boy broke that nigga jaw in 2 places. Just like the Bible said, Isaiah said, I will break the jaws of the wicked. And that's exactly what happened. And it came out of that nigga shit. Nigga, Joshua was like, boo, boo, boo.
So you feel like they just jacking the scripted shit to say because he took the L, or
I think they're protecting the brand.
Yeah, but everybody felt like the shit was scripted from the rip. So it's like, nigga, you just admitted it now. Now I feel like you're gonna hurt the brand more than anything because now you're boxing.
I think that people say it's scripted just because they can't believe the shit. People say the craziest shit nowadays. Like I think that there's so many official boxing representatives inside of Jake Paul's brand for it to not be official in some side of. First of all, I mean, what more do you want? He's already fighting UFC fighters. They can't box. He's already fighting old boxers. They out their prime. Like how much more can you manipulate?
Tank was like, he was gonna fight Tank. When he was gonna fight Tank, that made like the most sense to me. When they said Anthony Joshua, I was like, that don't make no sense to me. I'm like, I only seen this ending the way that it ended. Like I didn't see it ending no other way, bro.
I feel like that was always the end game, right? Because I feel like from the beginning when Jake Paul first started getting money, because you got to realize all of these athletes are hating, nigga. Like UFC fighters, what are they making? Like $950,000 at the end of the fight, some shit. Like they're making $1 million, $2 million tops. They're not making like
Crawford that told him like, "Yo, I'll come out of retirement
for $92 million." No one in the boxing world is even getting that money. He's making double what boxers are making. Canelo got $50 million for losing all 3 of his titles.
And think he been like, so we're gonna say for the past 5-6 years, like around there, they really been out on like they've been out on YouTube getting that money and shit. But I'm talking about as far as the fighting world. His brother went to the WWE. You know what I mean? Yeah. He started doing like the boxing promotion.
His brother not even getting that money. Nobody's getting them all. Nobody's getting the money Jake Paul is getting right now. But I feel like
he didn't take the traditional path of a boxer either. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what they're saying. You're not a boxer. You're a YouTuber, bro. Like you put together good events and you bring the bag in, but you know you ain't get punched in the face for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. For a living, you know what I mean? Niggas is really taking that out.
I thought Jake Paul had like a little bit of skill though. I thought that he has
train, but training ain't the same as really competing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go to the gym every day, but if you're not competing, you're not competing.
But here's the thing, right? He just at the end of the day, he gave the people that he want what they want. I think that he chose the villain card. Maybe that's why he came out as Hulk Hogan, and that's why he came out so polarizing and stuff. But from his first fight, they was already talking to Anthony Joshua, the fans was like, oh, somebody like Anthony Joshua would kill him and stuff. And he hears all this shit. I think that at the end of the day, he ran out of people to fight. He's running out of people to fight that are really credible names that are really gonna make sense. So I think that he was just done at this point. He gave the people what he wanted. Now because he started moving in the real boxers. The Gervonta Davis thing fell through for whatever reason because Gervonta's a thug, bro. Like you ain't gonna embarrass him. You're not gonna do all that shit that you do to everybody else to hype up the fights. Because Gervonta he don't play.
Promotion wasn't gonna go the way it normally go.
You might fuck around and get your whole camp shot up, like you know what I mean.
You got Joshua Adams talking about possibly fighting Wilder. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple of other people talking about like, oh, it's definitely worth. And he's Jake Paul, the one that's gonna give him the event to get that bag. Like think about it, he paying niggas good money, bro. Like he definitely brings you a good show.
But his brand is not nothing without him. That's the bad part about Jake Paul. He can never promote a boxer to be as big as him. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about somebody that started off as a kid. He was a kid star. He grew his fan base. He already came in the game with 1 million followers, 10 million followers, whatever he had off his YouTube. Yeah. He already had them followers that got to watch his boxing journey up to the big stage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like a lot of people got fired that night, bro. I feel like him losing, like all them boxers that was eating. Amanda Serrano, very, very talented boxer. Without Jake Paul's promotion, like, does anybody is she really gonna sell out a whole building? No. Alicia Baumgartner, is she gonna sell out a whole building? Probably not. Like, you know what I mean? And those are probably the most two credible boxers. Like I tuned in to watch the Alicia Baumgartner fight. I didn't go watch that fight.
They were shaking.
You know what I mean? Amanda Serrano, I love it. She's like probably one of the best like boxers, male or female. Like, you know what I mean? But these people are not filling up rooms like Jake Paul is. So I feel like now that he got his jaw broke, now that we know that he can't, Joshua isn't even a top tier heavyweight at this point. So,
but he was though. He's a former heavyweight champion, so he packed the power.
But it's like, come on, son. Like,
he packed the power that Jake Paul, bro. Jake Paul was never going to be able to fight at that weight. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a good disadvantage. So
but he don't got the heart that a lot of other heavyweight boxers do. He just simply don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he made too much money too early. I really don't know what the deal is, but like look at the fight when he fought Ortiz, and Ortiz knocked him down twice. He never got knocked out. He knocked him down twice, and he got that smile on his face, and he just would not get up off his stool. Like, you know what I mean? So
just sat his ass down.
Like there's levels to this shit. Ain't no way you was gonna beat Anthony Joshua, but like imagine fighting like a Usyk. Imagine fighting a Wilder. Like, you know what I mean? A Wilder who gonna fucking catch one of those crazy ass punches the third round and knock you out clean your first punch.
Why are you trying to fight these fucking retired heavyweight champions, man? You better stick to a little lower class, bro. Like Mike was washed. I'm not gonna say Mike was washed, and honestly,
I think he's done. I think this is the last time we're gonna see
his gloves. You see the fight? Mike kept biting his gloves. The whole fight, he kept biting his gloves. He was trying not to go off on, bro. He already had signed the deal.
He's just old, dog. He just old.
Kept biting his gloves. What the fuck they got to do with him biting his gloves?
Before that, he didn't get in the ring like for 10 years before that. So
but Mike, but that's the thing though. He was out here picking
Mike
on Mike Tyson.
Go back to the basics. They said, "Why was you biting his glove?" He was like, "That's a trick that Customato taught me to keep my gloves in front of my face because I haven't been in the ring for so long." He just went back to the basics. He's just a really old. We're not giving like he's talking about somebody that's 60-something years old.
You're still in there, yeah. Yo, actually, who was that? It was my son I just watched Sylvia. How Sylvia called old boy with the okie doke, put him out.
Then you got niggas like Anderson Silva who knocked out oh my gosh, bro. This nigga been losing so many times I can't remember his name. But he knocked this nigga out with that clean uppercut. Wait.
Did he fight? I can't believe it. But it was definitely
I was
like
uppercut. Boop.
I was like, yo, Silva lost the first round. He was real slow, real timid. I'm like, damn, bro. I said, this nigga used to be a savage. I said, yo, next round, bro. Said, nah, I still got it. I still got it.
My money was on Silva anyway, man. You can't bet against Anderson Silva. He just one of the greatest. I remember when the UFC was comparing that nigga to Bruce Lee. I said, this nigga is serious.
He used to be he used to definitely be fun to watch, you know what I'm saying? Definitely entertaining. Definitely was putting shit out.
Any nigga that talk like I don't know how he sound like in his language, but I know when he talk English, that nigga sound like hey, yeah, well anyway, what I was saying, I'm like, oh yeah, he a dangerous nigga, bro. You don't want to get your ass whipped by a nigga that talk like Minnie Mouse.
You stupid. He mad polite and shit though. Nigga be doing like the Buddhist shit, like, you know what I mean? He be right. Mad respectful.
Man. That's my guy right there, man. All jokes aside, that's really the guy right there, bro. My boy was knocking shit out.
You see the picture of Jake Paul? He posted online in the private jet shit. He got all the money and the guns.
I need to see that, but I believe that he having a good Christmas. Joe might be broke, probably eat a little soup, but
yeah. So he on the jet with mad money, mad at fucking assault rifles and shit. Meek Mill comment on the shit like, if I was on the PJ like this, they'd have launched an investigation. I was like, chill out, because that's the truth. Like, the white boy can post that. You post some shit like that, they'll be waiting for you when you land, nigga. We all through this bitch.
They don't play. They don't play, man.
Listen, he's a Disney star. Yeah, all right, look, you can get away with that.
Yeah.
True,
he
nigga.
made a good brand. I think that he made $92 million. I don't think we're gonna see the nigga again for a while. Not for the next 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? Not unless he the type of nigga to blow. He might blow $92 million, but I think for now he probably got shit invested. He probably is gonna keep his promotion company open. It's just not gonna make no money. Like the Netflix deals, them live Netflix deals. That fight didn't even have the same views that Crawford versus Canelo had.
Oh yeah.
Crawford versus Canelo had 100 million. I think they had like 44 million or some shit like that.
Well, Canelo and Crawford is different. Why
the bag ain't different.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as people that really wanted to see that. Like,
right.
Anybody, I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know who didn't think Anthony Joshua was going to whoop his ass. I don't know who thought it was going any other way. Like, I didn't see it. I actually went to sleep. I was like, I know how this is going.
Yo, somebody else told me that too. They like, yo, I watched every fight but that fight. I went to sleep right before
I
the
watched
fight.
them to every fight but that fight, bro.
Nah, I had to watch him knock that boy head off real quick. One time for the one time.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of respect for Jake, but nah, nigga, you
Woke
know
up
better.
when he's getting his ass knocked the fuck out. I said, I woke up just in time. Just in fucking time.
Yeah, but you know, it's been a crazy Christmas week. Had a lot of stuff going on this week. Plus, we had Trump hit up Nigeria with the bombs. He bombing ISIS in Nigeria now. You think he can still be the president of peace with all this shit going on? You think he can still jack that?
Yo, listen, my guy just said, listen, so he told niggas like, yo, I don't really see many boats off the coast of Venezuela no more. He said there are not many boats out there in the Caribbean. There's like not many people on boats right now. I ain't show you when he was talking about they about to start going on the land. They was gonna start
but he been said that though. They asked him, they said, yo, you going on the land? He said it's possible.
We're gonna start doing those strikes on land too. You know, the land is much easier.
This was December 2nd. You know what I mean? He said we gonna start going on land. He said we're gonna start doing, you know, the routes. He said we know the
He said I know where they live.
We're gonna start doing those strikes on land too. You know, the land is much easier. It's much easier. And we know the routes they take. We know everything about them. We know where they live. We know where the bad ones live. And we're going to start that very soon, too.
Imagine being one of the niggas he talking about right now.
Yeah, but since December 2nd,
imagine you watching the news, you just cooking up, nigga, enjoying your day, nigga, do whatever the fuck the process is, nigga, just like, yeah, these niggas know where the bad ones live.
But since then, they done took over that. Look, yeah, I think like since then they done took over the oil tanker. Then I had the submarines in the Navy circling all the ports over there. They done took the like 2-3 boats. You see what I'm saying? So since he said that, he's definitely turned up as far as what he considering the war on drugs or whatever the war is on, or I mean, whatever he fucking with them for. You know what I mean? He said fentanyl is what he said is the #1 death in America. Or what he said, how'd he put it? He was like, yo, fentanyl is top priority pretty much. Like, we not letting them receive they're not going to be able to receive the chemicals, the barrels, or nothing they need to make fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we know what they need. We intercepted everything. I'm like, yeah, listen. What he's showing is every agency before that said the war on drugs was full of shit, because if he can come through and really stop motherfuckers from making a whole
locking up niggas. That's why I don't understand why everybody.
He killing niggas. He said, yo, I don't even care to bring you to trial. He's like, yo, I'm just blowing y'all up. I'm just killing. He's like, I'm killing y'all. Like, I'm like, oh, this nigga. He said it's the war on drugs. I said, oh, this thing is wild. He said the way they've been doing it for 30 years not working. He said the way niggas been doing it for 30 years ain't working.
They're not.
I'm not giving you a chance. I'm just blowing you up. That's entertainment. I wake up in the morning. I'd be like, what bullshit down you on today?
Yeah, for real. You know he doing something. That nigga don't take no days off, bro.
So yeah, that's what I mean. Outside of that, I'd be like, yeah, this is wild. I can be mad at him.
Gonna do what it do.
Don't waste too much energy on shit.
Right. I think that's the lesson, man. Everybody gotta not put a lot of stock into it. Of course, it's important, and voting is important, and voting for the right policies is important. And everybody got to make sure that they doing that. If that's something that's like driving you, you know, every single day is driving you crazy, make sure y'all get out there and y'all work to change it. Hurting people ain't gonna change it. Shooting people up ain't gonna change it. Talking shit about on Facebook all day, every day ain't gonna change it. Y'all gotta really go and change it. And you can't change other people's minds. So whatever you believe in, just do your best to go change that shit, you know, without hurting nobody, or without disrespecting nobody. Like, that's really what it is. Everybody got a good point somewhere.
You got to learn that just because you don't agree on things don't mean you can't work with certain people because y'all don't have the same mindset. You see, most people want to live, you know what I mean, crime-free environment. Most people want good paying jobs. You know what I'm saying? Most people, you know what I mean, want tax breaks, don't want to be paying all these taxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Most people, when it come down to it, want the same things. Good schools for their kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, so when you get through all the bullshit and how you get there, the end result everybody want is the same. But don't mean, you know what I mean? It's just people can't see it that way. But I mean, the more people that get to seeing it that way, the more you can get done, the more that you can accomplish. But it'd be like, oh, now everybody got their own. Listen, man, everybody got their own moral compass or what they think is right, or like shit that they're personally connected to, or some shit, or shit. Niggas be picking and choosing every day. Like you'll side with some shit because that's your brother and your sister. But if someone else would have did that shit, you'd be like, oh, this motherfucker did some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be picking and choosing how they feel about shit. And that ain't no different when it comes to the politics, governments, people doing foul shit. Like if you care so much, nigga, be an upstanding citizen and shit. Like niggas want to do halfway illegal shit, want to do like how they foot halfway in, halfway want to be trying to change the world and shit. Nah, it ain't gonna work that way.
Good. Just one more flip. Let me get one more flip.
That's just really how that shit go. Like, yo, you got your own problems that you need to worry about while you sitting here worrying about. I get it, you want to worry about where you live. You know what I'm saying? We all live.
You definitely can't put the world problem on your shoulders, though. That's what a lot of people do. I had people hit me up.
Your household.
I had somebody hit me up one day. I'm like, hey, how you been? Not so good. Wow, what's good? You straight? Well, just everything that Trump's doing on. Have you seen the news? Everything that Trump's doing, he's. I'm like, what the fuck is that? How is this affecting you?
Weight of the world on your shoulder. Right? He said, "Why are you letting that shit affect you?"
This was a white lady too that hit me up. That I was talking to. Oh, just everything Trump's doing on the news. He's deporting people, and I'm like, lady, this really literally ain't got nothing to do with you. You just letting it stress you out. Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, and that's true. Deportation ain't fucking new, bro. Like when I used to get in trouble and shit, used to have to go to OCJ, nigga. They never had a lack of motherfuckers in them yellow jumpsuits, nigga. ICE been in full fucking effect, nigga. Like that shit been a real motherfucking thing for years, nigga, forever. So niggas now, I'm like, yo, social media just highlight this shit now to where you see it. But it used to be factories, nigga. Oh, immigration go in there, arrest 100-something people. You know what I mean? It's been they all got to sit in federal holds until they get. This shit is not new. You just
Trump
get to see
Barack Obama's numbers yet.
See what I'm saying? You got some more motherfuckers get up out of here.
He had 1.5 million people leave on their own, and he done locked up like 500,000 or something like that.
And how many Obama get up out of here?
Touch Barack Obama's numbers yet.
Obama get how many get up out of here?
People. And Biden let 20 million in. So, I mean, that comes to a factor too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, everything is not racist. Now, and I'm sure that there's racist people that hide behind those policies. There's probably pieces of shit that's out there that's like, yeah, take the Mexicans out. But we look at shit at face value. It's not right for all them countries that border our southern border to be able to have free reign to come through. Like 20 million people, that's 20 million people that they put in the hood. They ain't put them in none of these like other neighborhoods. Like they put them all in the hood. They put them all in the hotels. They drove the price of the hotels up. They really just, that's what they did. And me personally, I feel like they did it to replace the black voter. And that's no disrespect to anybody that's from South America or anybody who's Hispanic. I love everybody.
It's a numbers game.
The government is good at using people at pawns, and they so good that people don't even know that they pawns. You don't know that you're being used. You just think that you're doing the right thing, and everything's about empathy and emotion and you know what I mean? When it's always deeper than that. Come on, bro. Everything
they definitely play on niggas' emotions and definitely play on the people's necessities and shit that they need and shit. They telling you like, oh, when you come in, and this is shit too. Like when Biden let these people in, he knew that it would help him as far as people thinking he or voting for him or look what he did, but more people voted for Trump. You see what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't you think that would have saved you? You think that would have helped you? Nah, you had more people. Like,
yep. Everything they do is everything low key is just about votes. If you go back in history, bro, from ending slavery to the women's suffrage movement to ending the restrictions on voting, like literacy tests for black people, and like taking down the grandfather clauses, to even expanding the country, is all done just for all votes, bro. They don't give a fuck about none of us. That's the truth of it. How can we get more voters?
Well, two things that I'll be thinking about, I'll be like, damn, I bet you if people can go back in history, two things motherfuckers might want to change. I'd be like, segregation really fuck niggas up. And then I'd be like, in women's, how they wanted to be treated equal and wanted to work and shit like a nigga. I say, yo, I don't think niggas really know what they was asking for now if we fast forward, nigga, because
you walking on eggshells. Now you gotta be careful how you word this one.
Jody, you sure you want to work? You know what I'm saying? And there's a place of time where you were supposed to stay home. You fought for this 80 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Females fought for you to get out here and get this check. You could have just been home.
I want to know, with twice the people working, how the fuck does shit get even more expensive?
That's why it got more expensive.
How they add a whole another part of the race to the workforce, and shit got shit doubled in price. It don't make sense.
That's why. That's exactly why.
But yeah, I'm glad that most of those things happen, but I'm not going to sit there and pretend like all the intentions were pure. And I think that this is the same thing. I think that the government side of doesn't give a fuck about these people that they let in the country, and they just trying to influence small elections, and they trying to drown out, like they need something. I feel like the black vote is not reliable anymore to them. Like, you know what I mean? Especially now, especially Trump bragging. He's saying that like all these black people voted for him, all this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, niggas love Trump. That's what he telling you.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like, so that goes to show. But Biden's like, oh, you're not black if you don't vote for me. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like,
that's what killed me. And niggas ran out and voted for him.
To me, that's the most racist shit. The president.
To me, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said that, and then another shit the nigga said. I gotta bring it up, maybe on another episode. But he said, unlike, and I quote, unlike the African American community, the Latino community is more diverse in their way of thinking, in their way of thought. Like, what, nigga? Like, that's literally the most racist shit I ever heard, nigga. In my lifetime, as a president,
you niggas is one track minded. That's what he said. You niggas is one track minded.
He said, yeah, y'all niggas. I mean, he ain't wrong though, but fuck, yeah. Nigga, I think different.
See, nah, that's a fact too.
No, that's what he said too. Nah, he said other than a few notable exceptions, the Latino community is more diverse in thought than the African American community. That's what the nigga said. What?
Yeah, because so you really think about it, it's like niggas is either want to be. It's real simple. Niggas don't want to go to work and get trades and shit like that and all that. Niggas want to rap and play sports. That's it. That's it. So
and that goes back to Nikki. That's why I'm not mad that Nikki going against the grain. Not mad. Maybe people need to. I'm not saying all them people on that side got the right answers, but I'm saying maybe we need to be a little bit more fluid with our thoughts, and maybe not give all of our alliance to one political party.
Right, you gotta spread shit out. You gotta have different people in different parts. You see what I'm saying? I'm like this just because, like, if you don't have nobody on that side, the
Republican Party, to be honest, take that shit over from the inside, bro. Like, I think everybody should just hop on that side. Like, yeah, this is our shit now. Like, and then start changing shit. But
yeah, I don't think. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it really matters what side it is. It's just if people come together collectively as one, and you got to think other groups definitely use their numbers and their voting power to persuade to get their community things that they want and things built and shit to go their way, tax breaks. So it's just about having proper representation and a proper plan to get it done. Because if you, man, listen, you look at a certain group of people, they do it already. Yeah. This is how we voting. This is what we doing. You know what I mean? And they bring the numbers, and that's why they get they shit built. This is why they get their They buildings inspected. This is why they get this is why.
Yo, you know what I just found out? Anybody can start an Amish community.
See what
Like
I'm saying?
you and I can go and fill out the right paperwork to start an Amish community, and it don't even mean that you got to drive them buggies and none of that stuff, because Amish communities make their own rules up. So whatever the rules is that we set in there is what it is, and still get the religious tax breaks and all that stuff.
You know, listen,
So
man.
I mean, that just goes to show you, anybody can get it, bro. Anybody can get it the way that anybody else is getting it. Like, you know what I mean? Like anybody, you know what I mean? Just follow the same steps that somebody did. And you know what I mean? Yeah, there's factors like who you know. And like I said, there are people that got head starts in life, but it's like we can't, you can't use that as an excuse. That should not stop you from starting somewhere and getting it.
You know, no matter how you look at it, bro, everybody, you go to like at the same 24 hours, we all went to school. Niggas all could have went to college, you could have went and got a trade. That might not be your strong suit. You could have made, you know what I'm saying? You might be good at working with your hands. School might have not been your thing. But as you get in past 25, 30 years old, you should start coming into understanding what it is you should be doing, how you should be doing. By the time, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep blaming your decisions as an adult on shit that happened to you as a kid. Like, yeah, it's going to determine how you move in certain
blaming the
situations.
government or white people neither. That should have just
Like, just yeah, you gonna keep blaming the same things. Like, all right, you know better, so do better.
They laughing at us because the whole time they telling us that we the ones that's doing it to ourselves, and we just be like, no, y'all are doing it.
Right? Now you fall right into this shit. But then I tell people all the time, if you look at the certain situations, if niggas knew certain shit, they would do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at now the businesses and people's minds, like niggas are slowly moving away from the streets. Niggas even out here with a fake fuck the street movement. You see what I'm saying? Like, so niggas definitely starting to look at it like, yo, the way we was taught to rate or to be brought up, the things we was taught to value and shit, you know what I mean? It's bullshit. Like, so even if it's only a handful of people that start to say it, at least someone looking at it that way now, like, yo, it's not the way people are supposed to live, bro.
I done made like 4 RIP tributes this Christmas. You know what I mean? To niggas that popped up in my memories on Facebook and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, this nigga passed. Damn, this nigga passed. Damn, this nigga passed. And it's like,
right,
shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain shit gotta change, bro. There's certain things that people did that led to, you know what I mean? And a lot of the coaches, a lot of the blame. The culture why we ain't canceling Zeus Network? We
yeah, listen, but that's it. We accept some bullshit.
Network. We gotta cancel Nikki. Like that's what we
yeah,
feel
we accept a lot of bullshit. We be picking and choosing. You see what I'm saying? Really picking and fucking choosing, man. So the hypocrisy's at an all-time high, bro. I'm telling you.
Nigga, deport the nigga that killed Nipsey Hussle, nigga. That's what you could do. Like
right, you know what I'm saying? Go do some good.
Support them niggas that killed Pop Smoke and killed fucking PB Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my son PNB, they have to do my guy like that.
Yeah, they did him filthy, bro. That's the culture, bro. That's
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
why niggas saying fuck the streets, because like, look what happened to this nigga, fucking Triple X. This nigga Triple X, bro. That he wasn't even a gangster nigga, bro.
See what I'm saying?
This nigga over here singing emo music. Them niggas shot that nigga right in his car, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
It's what we've been told to do.
You think Justin Timberlake got to check in? You think Justin Timberlake checking in the hood? Lady Gaga pulling up. Lady Gaga like, oh, I gotta check in.
Right. None of that.
None of that, nigga.
Right.
I mean,
I know the mob.
I know the mob
got no money.
A lot of stuff.
They're saying when niggas ain't got no bread, everybody's just staying. But then you got niggas just out here fucked up, just doing fucked up shit. But then you got motherfuckers out here really trying to survive. You see what I mean? So different strokes for different folks, but all in all, you know what I mean? Yeah,
survive your ass on Indeed, nigga. You ain't getting none of my money.
You said get your resume together, bro.
For real.
He
establish
said,
some
"Get your
credit
ass
on
on
that.
Indeed, man." He said, "You can get." He said, "You ain't got no felony, and you won't run around." He said, "Go get you a job." He said, "Homeland Security."
My whole thing, I was a young
I
dumb
hired
nigga.
like
Once,
a
nigga, I thought
motherfucker.
that shit was cool too, nigga. I done stuck niggas up and all that. But
Listen,
nigga, once you get a certain age, you get some shit. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah, everybody go through their stages of life, you know what I mean? You gotta figure it out. But I'm like, damn, it gotta come to a state and it's fucked up. Like, I just hope come to a point where these little niggas don't gotta keep figuring it out, because these niggas is wild. And first charge, hammer charge. These niggas don't even get like little bullshit charges like stealing from Walmart and shit. Like, these niggas full-fledged first charge, letting it
back
go.
in the day, niggas could be like, oh, niggas, people could. Back in the day, people could cry poverty. People could be like, because of this, that, and the third. Now everybody got a cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone, nigga. It's almost like a necessity, like breathing air. Everybody got a smartphone.
Yeah, everybody
bro.
has a cell phone.
Everybody can literally do this, bro. You can look at whatever you can. You got all this access to all this information where you can literally get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody got a cell phone. Everybody got the latest Jordans. It's.
And if you look at social media, nobody's fucked up. So I really don't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who's fucked up because look like everybody rich on Instagram.
Everybody.
I'd be surprised as hell. What the fuck you mean you robbed that nigga? What the fuck you was doing robbing Walmart, nigga? I just seen you on a cruise last week. Seen you on a cruise last week. Now you robbing Walmart, nigga. You ate shrimp 4 times. You ate shrimp cocktail and seafood boils 3 times last week, and now
you just had a tomahawk steak the size of my back on your story.
It's not adding up. What is you doing on Mobile Patrol? And I just seen you with 3 seafood boils. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. What you was doing stealing from Walmart? Like, come on.
Yeah, stamps ain't come through. Shit wicked. Shit wicked. What they gonna do?
There's a will, there's a way, man. We need to move out of that dumb shit, bro. Like, and it's crazy. Like, I mean, there's probably people on the other side that do that shit too, but I don't care about them. I care about what we need to do.
Well, yeah, if you look at the main recipients of like welfare and all that, it's white folks.
I mean, they make up a bigger part of the country. So, like, I feel like it's gonna be mostly them no matter what. Mostly them with all the stats and shit. But that don't excuse us, nigga. The fuck would they like? You know what I mean? Like them, like they want to be as lawless as you want, nigga. That has nothing to do with us who've been kicked down and pushed and treated to be this way, and now we stuck in these conditions. Niggas is like, look at you stuck in these conditions, but everything is imaginary, nigga. It's like imaginary bars, nigga. Like,
work harder. Yo, man, I tell people like this. If you just look at how the world going, man, people might as well get back to farming and living in and living out of these cities. Go live where there's like land and shit. Drive into a city or something 20, 30 minutes away if you got that option, maybe an hour. But where shit going, man?
That's gonna happen to me with moving north from moving south from Queens, bro. Moving up here to Newburgh and seeing there was different type of landscapes, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be in the hood, but then 5 minutes away, it's not the hood. So it's like,
right.
I've never seen options like that, really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to front like I'm from like the dirt or some shit like that, but it's just like the landscape is different. Like, you know what I mean? Like you might see a little bit of like I call them city suburbs because it's not like really the suburbs, but it's not like, you know, quite the city like in Queens.
Yeah, you're not out there yet.
Like you might see like some 1 or 2 streets with some real nice neighborhoods, but it's you go across the street to Merrick Boulevard or some shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different vibe and shit. Like up here, you really got options where like 4 minutes away, bro, you don't gotta see none of this shit if you don't want to ever again, nigga. Like, like
you said you don't gotta see none of this shit. He said you can go home and be good. He said you just gotta drive by.
Then every now and then you run into a nigga that's not even from the hood, just in the hood, bro. And them niggas just be the wildest niggas, bro. Like you don't even have to be here, bro. You don't gotta be here. You leave. Matter of fact, you leaving at 7. You leaving at 7 to go back to both your parents, bro. Like you know what I mean?
You say you wildin'. You say yo, you
I was
stupid.
that nigga too at times, bro. Like I came. I had a very good upbringing and shit like that. The fuck am I doing? Like, you know what I mean?
He said, yo,
those are niggas that be the wildest, bro. It's like niggas get out the house, niggas want to tote guns and all type of crazy shit, nigga.
He said,
shit ain't where it's at.
Gotta go home. He said, yeah, going on family vacation.
How's your day, Connor?
Going on family vacation.
Yeah, I can't spin the block today, guys. I'm going to Disney World.
Right, nigga probably go to Disney every summer.
I wasn't one of them kids, nigga. My parents.
I know people like that. I know people that go to the I know people that used to go to Disney like once a year, bro. Like never fail.
If we was ever going to Disney, my dad would cop the cheapest hole in the wall motel he can, like 20 minutes away from Disneyland. Like we be going on vacations, and you gotta we be taking a road trip to the vacation, and then we gotta take another road trip to the actual place that we was planning on going anyway. My pop's famous for that. People like, we gonna get as close as we can to Hershey, nigga. It'd be 30, 45 minutes away. Like, damn, nigga, we drove halfway.
Wake up in the morning, make some sandwiches.
60 a night, nigga.
In the morning, make some sandwiches, head on into the park.
They got the sandwiches. First of all, they made the sandwiches like probably 6 hours before they left. Mama Dukes, God bless her, she be cooking. But that's what they always do, bro. They always got the bucket of chicken. They always got the bucket of chicken, wild cold. You know what I mean? You gotta just eating it for the seasoning at this point. The seasoning is the only thing
but it's something about that sandwich that's been wrapped up, sitting in the cooler. There's something about that sandwich, boy. That sandwich.
The sandwich be cold on one side, mushy on the other side.
He said it'd be like kind of cold, kind of.
No, we're not stopping.
Oh man. He said,
my grandmother had the minivan, right? And she would pack. My grandma had 9 kids, right? And all them kids had kids and shit. So we would all go in grandma van sometime. Nigga, I remember they used to break out the little kid seat from the little kid table and put that shit in the minivan. No seatbelt, no nothing. You know, like how you got the empty spot in the minivan, nigga. Niggas put the little chair in there, nigga. You just gotta hold on. I'm just holding on to the little. She was like a surfboard, nigga.
Yo, niggas stupid. He said, yo, kids. He said, yo, they used to have the seats in the back of like the station wagons and shit, all types of shit. They had just back there chilling. You said, yo, you just put the kids used to be able to ride in the front seat. They told you it was cool to put your kid's seat in the front seat and back there. They come a couple years later. They're like, wait, don't do that. Yo, airbag is snapped the nigga neck.
Nah, I grew up. They had the technology. They just ain't had the money to provide the correct fucking vehicles. We'd be going everywhere like tin cans.
Yeah, they just showed the other day when it was snowing. A new car slid into like an old, like 67 something. Tore that whole car. Old car perfectly fine. Nigga. I say, yeah, that's gotta know that was real. That shit now is plastic, man. That metal ain't old metal bumper.
Man, everything made to break. Like that's part of the machine, man. They just want you to buy some more new shit. That's why I drive an old school, bro.
Things ain't meant to last. Things ain't built to last anymore. I mean, everything like 3D printed, like cheap factory, like everything is.
Niggas got 3D printed bumpers. I bet you.
Realistically, think about it. They probably had a fucking mold that's mad hot. whatever type of material the car is, the shit probably comes down just that's that. You know what I mean? Like back then they was beating fucking metal into the shape. You know what I mean? Like
Niggas had to be a real blacksmith and a real welder and all that shit.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely a big ass different. That shit was heated up and molded that way. That other shit, you had to, you know what I'm saying? They was getting busy in the factories then.
Don't let me get rich, nigga. I'm like, yeah, I need everything handmade. I need a handmade car, nigga. From scratch, nigga.
If you probably go like and look YouTube and look at like a Ford factory from like the original ones to the like to now. Yeah, nigga, them cars back then was meant to survive, nigga. You run into some shit.
They stronger than some of the tanks that are out here now.
Equivalent. Fucking equivalent of that shit.
Shit, they used to have a car where used to have the little spinning back in the early 1900s. You had to spin the front of the car to get the car started. They had no key. Niggas had wind up cars. They didn't even have gas lights.
Yeah, how you had to crank the engine. Wasn't no key. Imagine trying to slide and get the fuck up out of there, and you got to start that motherfucker.
Oh, for real. The options on your back. You over here like
you only got one shot. Maybe they had like a little 6-shooter there. No, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got many shots, nigga. So you gotta try to get your car together.
Nah, the history of the car is crazy because they used to make them shits big, like them 1900 Model T shits, nigga. All the mobsters be coming out with the Tommy guns, bro.
Big shits. They was sitting in the back with the cabin like doors, like come on,
niggas got the niggas got the suicide doors on that shit. Open that shit up. That's why I understand. That's why white people can't be that mad. Y'all was terrorizing shit. Like y'all niggas used to do all type of massacres. Hop out with the Tommy gun and
big ass gun back there. He got that big ass gun back there. He used to have a nigga riding with him. His chauffeur, you know what I'm saying? Nigga hop out the car, tell you, want to talk to you. You know what I mean? It was deep in that. They had everything together, nigga.
What the fuck do niggas think we learn drive-bys from? Niggas pulling out in the Model T Ford, nigga.
Listen, it's better than horses, nigga. You know what I mean? Better than fucking horses.
Better than what?
Horses, nigga. We could have been riding around sliding on horses, nigga. Why ain't have a bright idea, nigga?
Yo, the horse buy gotta be crazy.
Imagine up, nigga, you know. Well, obviously it was niggas around here. They found them slaves and shit, but nigga, imagine a snowstorm back in the day. You know what I mean? On this, like this is the side, like we don't know, like the bottom of the mountain, like literally like by the river. Like, so you know, it got mad cold. Shit wasn't nice insulated like it is today, nigga. What? And you got to ride on a fucking horse to go get a fucking milk or something, nigga? Oh, man, fuck this.
It wasn't no plows or nothing like that. I bet you when it snowed nigga, back in the day, them niggas was locked in the crib for like 2-3 weeks, nigga.
See, but then they should think like this, though. So, yeah, they might have been locked in the crib, but back then, a lot of things you ate came from your own yard, your own land. You know what I'm saying? You had your chest, your pantry, you grew shit. I think honestly that's the number one thing that I really just feel that way. It's just I'll be tweaking, but I be feeling like
get back on.
Niggas gotta get back to farming.
Get yourself even no matter where you live, bro. Get yourself a little cage, get you like a hen or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Feed that shit, let that shit make you some eggs, bro. Like, get a few of them shits. Like, if you got a nice property, like cilantro, easy to grow. Fucking thyme, easy to grow. Like certain shit, you don't have to buy everything. Certain shit you can make yourself. Weed, easy to grow, bro. Like,
I was looking at like back in like the day, there was over upwards of 100,000 farms. I think they said it's like less than like 50,000 or less than 40,000. It was a low ass number. I might even be giving it too high. I'll look it up again, but it might have been like 30 something thousand, but it's not a lot, nigga. And it just kept going down. And I'm like, and it kept showing over the years how it kept going down. That's what it was. It kept showing.
A lot of farms now is specific, bro. Down. Like, yeah.
So I just
before
like,
they had a farm. Farms probably used to grow everything. You probably go and like, you know what I mean? Niggas had the cows, the chickens, the pigs. Now you go there, niggas like, nah, we just grow apples here. We don't grow nothing else. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but that's what it was. So you have a meat farm that had like pigs and like rabbits and chickens and shit that they slaughtered for meat. But then you have farms that only grew herbs and dairy. But then this is where bartering and trading and going to like markets and shit like that. You knowing your neighbor was motherfucking a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might have to come holler at you for his eggs, but he bringing you the milk, 10 barrels of hay, and whatever else, you know what I'm saying, that he do where he do it. And you know what I mean? That was just
if you ain't have that going, you had a trade. I mean, like, look, even Jesus went to work, bro. That's crazy, bro.
You call up your neighbor because you know his son do roofing, you know what I'm saying? He'll come through, do the roof.
Look,
you know what I mean? Gonna help you.
You go way back to the Bible days. You know, Jesus was a carpenter, bro. Even Jesus went to work, nigga.
Yeah,
what the fuck is you? Why you ain't got a job if even Jesus had a job?
Niggas don't believe it's hard out here. Niggas think it's sweet. The man himself had a job.
If Jesus had a job. That's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, you gotta start telling motherfuckers that. Why you think you don't need a job and Jesus had a job? Jesus was a carpenter, nigga. He said so. You got to do something around here.
You probably had to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, put on the work boots.
Right, had to do what you had to do.
Put on the work boots, get the work, build some
beds
or whatever.
Just sit around the house all day and live rent free. He said, "Word of the day is job."
Job.
Can't be mad at him. Nah, but yeah, you know what I mean? Just be little shit like that. Think about motherfuckers gave control of everything they wanted because niggas thought it was better to live in the city. Now we crowded in the city talking about we can't wait. Niggas is backwards, boy. Niggas ran from down south, wanted to live in Chicago and LA and New York, Philadelphia, and Atlanta, the city. Nigga, that was expensive and overcrowded. See, before you can live in the city and for cheaper because you know what I'm saying, and because they understood like it is overpopulated and it is, and now everything is different. Nigga, like now we don't care about your convenience. There's not gonna be no dining rooms in here no more, nigga. We making those extra bedrooms. We need every dollar we gonna squeeze out of this apartment, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really just how niggas traded that in. It used to be more farmland, more houses, more. You know what I mean, we traded that in to live amongst a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't even like you.
To live dangerous.
Right. Nah, you got it, man. Neighbors is acting weird.
For real.
Shit.
Niggas get packed out every day. Like, imagine beef with your neighbors got to be the worst.
That's a fact. Definitely the fucking worst. And realistically, I don't even, like, it don't even be for the sake of the neighbors. I'd be like, yo, I want to live somewhere where I don't have no neighbor because of the shit I want to do outside. I want to be outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to bother nobody. Make all the noise I want to fucking make.
You got to at least have a neighbor that's on the same type of time. Like, you know what I mean? I like to shoot guns. You like to shoot guns. Like, I like to, you know what I mean? Like,
if I had a cool neighbor, that's fine. But I know I like to be outside late, early, all the time. So I don't want that to be an issue with my neighbor. Like, this nigga got the music going. He over there fucking with them dogs. Right. I mean, I probably have. I'd rather have. I want a farm. The end game. I think the end game for like real like peace of mind and wealth to be like living somewhere, having somewhere that you can produce your own food, and I think that's like top tier peace of mind. Like, yo, I don't go to the grocery store. I think that would be fire.
Look at the Vikings. Ragnar Lothbrok, my boy, he done took over mad places in England just trying to look for a new place to farm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's important to people. Look how many wars was fought over food back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like All that shit is important. And for some reason, it's just not important to our community. Like,
Nah,
or
because
really
like
America in general. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just so fixed on going to. I'm at the supermarket like 4 or 5 times a week, man.
yeah, and that's what I really be looking at. I be looking at certain shit that they like package and selling to us and shit, and I be like, yo, we really be like buying shit, like, and this shit just grows. Like, it's just like anything else, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's
Tomatoes.
they really took what
Nigga,
was
fuck you buying
important.
tomatoes for? You can grow them shits right outside your crib, bro.
It was trickery of the mind, nigga. Like, they took what was important from you and made paying bills and buying shit and put that top priority in your brain. Like when they gave you credit cards and access to this, and you can, yo man, they changed what the mind was meant for. Nigga, you supposed to want to know what you grew to. You supposed to know what you want to put in your body, nigga. You're not like supposed to go and have to read ingredients and be like, what the fuck is nitrophosphate and all this other crazy shit. That shit ain't like the fuck.
A lot of that shit.
Why is that in my chicken? Like,
you look up the names. That shit puts you in a whole nother rabbit hole. Like,
yeah, nigga, you fuck around and watch. You ever watch the show How It Was Made?
Yeah,
it's a show called How It Was Made, nigga. I fuck around and watch some shit on how like lunch meat was made. I was fucked up on that shit for a minute, nigga. I couldn't believe it.
Nigga have a sandwich in 3 months, nigga.
I was fucked up behind that shit, man. That's oh man, I could have went without seeing that episode.
That's like the Monster Energy drink. I found out they got a chemical in Monster Energy drinks and a couple other energy drinks and shit. But basically, they go to a sewage plant. Yeah, they go to the sewage plant. The shit come up off this little grate, like all the water rushing down, and like it make this foam come up this little like grate. And some scientists come, they scrape the grate off, and all that shit that's on the grate, they turn it into powder. And they put the powder into the drinks. I said, niggas eating shit and piss, nigga. That's what we drinking? Hell no. Never drunk one of them shits ever in my life. It was over.
What is going on?
Yeah, you don't know what that. It's because they put a name on it. Nitroglycerin carbohydrate, nigga. Right. Like all that fucking shit, nigga.
That sewage gunk, bitch.
Niggas, yeah, you could have just said sewage shit, nigga, and I would have knew what that was, nigga. But you put fucking
all these words. You said, "Come on, man." Using scientific terms and shit.
Because they know niggas ain't gonna look that shit up. They know that.
That's 100%. They said, man, nigga, but that's
as long as that word big enough, niggas like, oh, that's important.
He said, oh yeah, we need that in there. He said, don't even trip.
I think I heard of that before. I think we need that, nigga.
That's the flavor.
That shit gotta be an amino acid or some shit. I don't know.
So yeah, gotta be good for me. It's the first ingredient. Nah, but that's it, nigga. Listen, even now, like when I look at what this shit, I be feeding my dogs and shit. I be looking at the ingredients and shit, and I be like, yeah, this is the furthest thing from chicken and bison, bitch. Like this is neither chicken or bison. Oh, this is a lot of other shit first, but or lamb or some shit
like made with real chicken. Like, not unless the chicken got up and made it himself. I don't think there's no chicken in the shit.
So I'm trying to figure it out. That's what they're also talking about how McDonald's be doing like 1 billion burgers and shit. And they're like, yo, where the fuck they getting all this cow meat? Because what the fuck? Yeah, niggas sold 1 trillion burgers. You say, yo, that's definitely horse meat, a little something else in there. I'm like, yo,
are they saving the tails or what? Don't be stingy.
They grinding the whole thing. At this point, they just taking the teeth and the bones out that motherfucker and grinding the whole thing. That's a lot of fucking burgers. And we just had a conversation about how the farms is on the decline. Like, so there's not that many farms, niggas. So you mean to tell me all these McDonald's, that's just Burger King. I mean, that's just McDonald's doing 1 billion or burgers. You got to think Burger King doing numbers, Wendy's doing numbers, and then you got we in New York and shit, so you got food chains out west that we don't even have that's doing numbers out west, you know what I'm saying? So all these fucking food joints selling millions and billions of fucking burgers. You mean to tell me we can abstain those type of numbers with the farms we have here in the States? Nah, someone's lying. Someone's
Yeah.
fucking lying.
But you'd be
And if you
surprised.
get-
They be importing meat from other countries and shit. Like,
And if
what
you're
the hell?
importing meat from China, now we gotta worry about them cloning cows because they be cloning cows and shit. Now you gotta worry about lab grown meat. You gotta worry about a whole bunch of other shit. This is where this shit like that is coming into play. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just necessarily say it ain't possible, but they getting that meat a million one different ways, nigga. Because if
Yeah,
not,
they
then
got a lot of different substitutes now.
right, you got then I'm thinking Five Guys, Smash Burgers, Shake Shack. You got a lot of spots that use burger, like you know what I mean. Burgers is their main
Plus,
thing.
every
Like,
supermarket got the frozen burgers.
There's
Every
a lot
Dollar
of
General got the frozen burgers.
I was just saying we was talking about farming. I don't know. Maybe we might have to get in some cows, man. You know what I'm saying? These cows might be where it's at. It seems like a lucrative business.
I just wanted the days to go back to when the cows and the livestock that shit, man. You could bag whatever. It didn't matter the money. It didn't matter your looks, nigga. You had 4 cows, nigga. You could bag a bitch.
Bro, we funny as shit. He said, I got 3 goats, 4 cows, and a pig.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that to your parents. You coming with me?
You get back to arranged marriages. They tell you gotta marry up. You gotta marry up, goddamn it.
Gotta marry up.
Right.
They might have been on to
Yeah, I
something
heard
like
bullshit.
that. Niggas out here
Listen,
struggling.
that's what Hulk Hogan told his daughter in different ways.
Ah, that's how I know you a good comedian. Always brings it back at the end, nigga.
You gotta marry up.
Niggas gotta rate that.
You see what I'm saying? He told him, marry a nigga with money. Don't be out here marrying no broke nigga. Listen, it's no different.
That's funny as fuck, bro.
You know, listen, it's no different.
Nigga said, at
That's
least
what the
marry a
Hulk
rich
said.
one.
Can't be mad at the boy for that. You know, me and Greta, we had to be a nigga Hulk Hogan because little black boys all over America running around in the 90s doing the, you know what I'm saying, the ear shit. I was jumping off the couches. Come on, man. I was a Hulk Hogan fan, man. Listen.
26-inch pythons, brother.
Right, you couldn't tell me nothing. Know how many times I watched that WrestleMania with him and Ultimate Warrior, nigga? Come on, man. I liked Ultimate Warrior too, but Hulk Hogan was my guy.
Right.
That's
Hogan
a
just
fact.
had too many phases. He lasted a few decades and shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? Our parents knew him, we knew him, like, you know what I mean? Shit, nigga died when my kids was alive, so
Yeah.
he was around for a
They
minute.
knew him, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I was definitely heavy on wrestling at one point. Heavy on the motherfucking wrestling. Wrestling, as my grandma would call it.
Old people love wrestling too. That's the difference now.
Yeah. That's a fact. But they had the best version of wrestling compared to when we got it. It was still good. Like now, I don't know what wrestling is. Wrestling be wilding now. Like I catch myself catching little videos, little clips and shit. But
I know they got some bad bitches now.
Listen, man.
They got some
Some
bad
sex
bitches.
sells. They understand that shit.
I mean, we had some bad bitches, like, but we also had like China, like, you know what I mean. But we had Sable, we had what was
Trish Stratus.
name? We had Trish. We had a couple joints.
Couple joints, right? Yeah.
But now every bitch that wrestle a baddie now, that's like a requirement.
Right, because they coming in with a following already. You coming in with a fan base. We bringing you in. Yo, man, listen, followers and a little fan base is beating out all that other shit right now. If you want to be in the entertainment business of any sort, if you have some type of following that they like, okay, you're gonna bring how many people along already? Oh yeah, nigga, listen, that's the hard work is done.
That's a fact. That's like when you
That
get a
point-
record deal, bro. You already got 2 million followers. It's gonna make your deal easier. You starting with 0, nigga. Good luck.
Right now, the only thing is though, once you use your following, your popularity, your notoriety, once you leverage, you know what I'm saying, to deal with that, you have to reach more people now. You got to expand. You got to go up from there. You can't stay where you are and then complain about what didn't happen from you because you signed or took a deal with somebody. You got to keep doing what it is that got you where you at. You got to keep going because that's what got you there. You get what I'm saying? For some reason, that's where people miss the mark.
Right.
You get there, you got to perform now. You got to go show the people why you actually are there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit go.
And that's what we want with the Raw Report. So y'all better like, follow, share. We on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all that.
Right.
We got some kind of
Definitely.
stuff
See what
coming
it
for
is.
year 2026. We got some good sponsors. We got some websites. We got some merch for y'all to sell. I mean, we got some merch for y'all to buy, and it's all going down. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Next
we coming into some new ideas, some great ideas. We definitely gonna put our best foot forward. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, look out. You know, like you said, like, subscribe, follow. Really appreciate it, man. Peace.
Peace.